Nobody pointed out. This is my complaint against you. If you do not have the courage to ask this simple question, then why you should bother so much about talking to me? That is the only complaint which I have. You participated in that function, and the man is saying there was no Onam function in Tiruvendra. How can you justify that? Now, if you want to ask me about the recent letter which has been sent to the Vice Chancellors, the Supreme Court judgment is absolutely clear. Supreme Court judgment has not found any deficiency in the Vice Chancellor of the APJ Abdul Kalam Technical University. Supreme Court has not said that she was underqualified, like the appointment which they tried to make in Kannur. Supreme Court has not said that. Supreme Court has not cast any aspersion on the Vice Chancellor. Vice Chancellor, I personally would say that she was working in a very efficient manner. Even the Supreme Court has not found any fault with her. Supreme Court has said that the process of selection and appointment was illegal right from day one. Supreme Court has not damned the Vice Chancellor. Supreme Court has merely pointed out that a selection process which is repugnant to the UGC regulations, any appointment done through that selection process which is repugnant shall be void ab initio. The words are to be kept in mind. Void ab initio means that the person will not be entitled to the benefits after retirement. That is what ab initio means. In my letter, I only tried to suggest to them an honorable exit. I have not pointed out that you are inefficient, you are not doing your work properly, you are doing this thing wrong. No. As Chancellor of the universities, more so as Governor of Kerala, it is my duty to uphold the Constitution, to uphold the judgment of the Supreme Court. Supreme Court has said that any appointment made where panel is not there, only one single name is recommended, it will be void ab initio. If any person other than the academics is part of the selection committee, appointment will be void ab initio. Supreme Court has not found fault, Honorable Supreme Court has not found fault with the individual Vice Chancellors. I have not tried to blame them for anything. I have just pointed out that this is what Honorable Supreme Court has said. Since all these 9, these are not only 9, 2 other cases I am studying because they are the first term Vice Chancellors. So I am studying, I have sought opinion, legal opinion, whether the first term recently appointed, created universities. Because Supreme Court does not make any exception. Therefore, because that matter is under study, under consideration, therefore those 2 universities I have not included. Maybe tomorrow, maybe day after tomorrow, when the final opinion comes, I am holding meetings with the lawyers, talking to the lawyers, and I am not just depending on one opinion, one person's opinion. I am talking to so many people, very senior. Don't forget that I am myself a lawyer. And although I have not practiced for a long time, But say on a matter like triple divorce, I was not representing any party, but the Supreme Court asked me to speak. And they gave me 1 hour on the first day and 45 minutes on the last day of submissions. So I am not a lay person. I have some idea of law. I have not practiced law for long, but I have been in the business of lawmaking for very long. But still I am consulting senior lawyers to make final opinion about the other two universities. Only when I am able to come to a conclusion, then we will start the proceeding. So this letter which was sent to the Vice Chancellors, this was not a letter to remove them. This was a letter to tell them this is the judgment of the Supreme Court, and now I am duty bound to start proceedings for the fresh appointment of the Vice Chancellors. Therefore, the honorable way will be that you send your resignation. They have refused and papers have reported. Now it has become clear that whose instructions Vice Chancellors follow. Papers have said today that LDF has given them instructions not to resign. Now you can understand very well whom they have. I am not going to speak against the Vice Chancellor. In fact, I spoke to at least 2 Vice Chancellors yesterday. I said, I hold you in high esteem. You are, in my opinion, you are one of the best Vice Chancellor, not only in Kerala, but in the country. But Supreme Court has left no option for me but to go for fresh process of selection. And I have all my, I'm honestly telling you, I have all my sympathies with particularly 2-3 Vice Chancellors, whom I consider outstanding. But Supreme Court has not left any scope for me to retain them. They can come through when the fresh process starts. And if they apply, surely their applications can be considered, because Supreme Court has not said one word against any Vice Chancellor, including the Technical University Vice Chancellor. I have not said any word against the Vice Chancellor. Supreme Court has pointed out, if this is the process of appointment, then this appointment becomes illegal, invalid, and word they have used is void ab initio. They have refused to resign. I had given them time till 11:30. Now fresh show cause notices have been issued. Where is the problem? Now if you want to ask me anything, I'm here. Let a lady should have a precedence. Yeah. No, not fresh. Now that they have refused to resign, now formal notices have been issued.
Have you directed them to tender resignation?
No, tender.
Immediately or give an explanation to the government?
No. Now that was yesterday when I asked them to resign.